beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today I'm going to be sharing 3 eyeshadow tutorials featuring these new Nude Obsession palettes from Huda Beauty. I did one for each palette, so there's a nude light, nude medium, and nude rich look. I've already posted a video with swatches, comparisons, and just a general review to sort of help you figure out which palette might be best for you. But I wanted to do these tutorials separately because I really wanted each palette to have a chance to shine. And frankly, I like making shorter videos, I like watching shorter videos, and based on my YouTube analytics, you guys like watching shorter videos too. So I thought this would be a good way to break up that content and really hone in on each palette individually. I am not a makeup artist. I'm not going to be doing any crazy like Instagram worthy, just slaying looks. I don't wear eyeliner. I don't wear false lashes. I'm going to be sharing looks with you that I think are really easy to achieve because if I can do them, you can do them. And all of these looks are things that I would genuinely want to wear, be happy and comfortable wearing. And look, at the end of the day, these are nude palettes. They're neutral palettes. We're not getting really any crazy color. 9 times out of 10 with all 3 of these palettes, you're going to get some very wearable looks, daytime appropriate looks. Certainly with these 2 palettes, the medium and rich nude palettes, you can go a little smokier, a little bit more evening. The light palette truly is very light. So none of these looks are really groundbreaking, but these palettes are so pretty. They are such great quality. Overall, just very approachable, very wearable type of shades. And I had fun playing with them and creating all these looks. I don't know which one is my favorite. Every time I did a look with one of these palettes, I thought, oh, this is gonna be my favorite one, but I really like all of them equally. Initially with this light palette, I was gonna go for these more purpley shades just because these are pretty stand out among all 3 palettes. These purple lavender type shades are very unique to this specific palette in the collection. But I kind of feel like that's what everybody's gonna do. Everybody else will probably be pulling towards those purple shades in this one. Plus, I really wanted to use this gorgeous pink to gold duochrome shade. I tried to showcase the tones that each palette very specifically has. So the Nude Light palette, my look is peachy and shimmery and very light. The look for the medium nude palette is very warm and spicy, orangey, bronzy. And the Nude Rich palette has a lot of very red and rosy tones, so I really went towards that. I wanted to showcase the particular characteristics of each palette with my looks. So that's what you're gonna see in today's video. Let's get into the tutorials. I'm gonna start light, then do medium, and then rich. In each one of the tutorials, I'm going to be pairing one of these Nude Obsessions palettes with one of the new Throwbacks collection Power Bullet matte lipsticks. So I'll let you know during the tutorial and also in the description box which lipstick shade I'm wearing with each look, and then I'll wrap up all my thoughts at the end. We're starting off by priming the eyes with my favorite eye base. It's the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. Then I just used this matte shade number 5 in the palette to set that eye base so I have a nice smooth surface to work on. For my transition shade, I used this light peachy matte shade. It's number 8 in the palette, and I just worked that all through the crease, built it up a little bit so that we have a little warm transition there. Next, I used the deepest shade in the palette. This is a matte shade. It's 9th in the palette, and I built that up all along the outer part of my eye and put it a little bit on the lower lash line, also on the outer part there. Then I took shade number 7. This is a rose gold pinky shimmer, and applied that to the lid with my finger. Lastly, the shade I was most excited to use is number 6 in the palette. It's a gold and pale pink duochrome. Using my pinky finger, I just built that all along the inner part of my eye there. Curled my lashes, added some L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and with a little bit of the Prom Night lipstick, also from Huda Beauty, that finishes off the Nude Light look. This is really simple, definitely an everyday type of look. Anybody can achieve this. It's super simple, but it's the kind of thing that I go back to over and over again with my looks. Now we're gonna move on to the Nude Medium palette, prepping my eyes the exact same way with the paint pot first. And this palette doesn't have a good setting shade for me, so I just used a little bit of my MAC Next to Nothing powder to set that base. To begin building this eye look, I took the first shade from the Nude Medium palette. This is a really perfect medium spicy brown matte, leans a little bit orangey. Built that into my crease and also along the lower lash line too. Then to add some depth, I went in with this really deep matte shade. This is a reddish brown type of shade on a small fluffy brush. And I put that all along the outer corner and blended it into the crease just a little bit so that we get a little bit more of a smoky look than the first eye look I did. Then I took shade number 2. This is a beautiful bronzy gold. Applied that all over my lid with my finger. And I did go back in with that dark matte shade just to deepen it up a little bit. I'm not doing any inner corner highlight for this look, so I'm adding a little bit of this purpley shimmer so that we get more of a dramatic lid look. Curled my lashes, added my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and that finishes off this look. This is similar to the first look in that it's a very everyday wearable type of look, but I put more focus on a sultry lid and not so much a really light, bright highlight type of look. Now for the last palette, same eye prep, you already know the deal by now. This is my look with the Nude Rich palette, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different with this look, but the prep is always the same, eye base and then set it with some powder. I'm gonna start building my look with this rosy matte shade. It's number 5 in the Rich palette. And I am gonna build that up into the transition area. We're gonna be doing a lot of blending here. Next, I'm taking this really gorgeous reddish matte shade. It's number 8 in the palette. And using a small flat brush, I'm gonna really pack that onto the lid on both the outer and inner corners. I'm taking my time with this because I really want to do a spotlight type of look. So I don't want to get this dark matte shade too out of hand. I don't want it all over my lid. I definitely want to leave a little blank space there in the center, but I want a really deep built up look for that red matte shade. Before I go in with my shimmer, I'm gonna go back and blend with my original transition shade just so that I don't blend away my shimmer when I do get there. And I decided to do a bit of a faux liner look with this dark matte brown. Then I took shade number 4. This is a really pretty pinky shimmer, and just using my ring finger, I tapped that into that empty lid space that I left so that I get a bit of a highlighted look right in the center of the lid there. And I use shade number 2 in the palette. This looks a bit darker in the pan than it does applied to the skin. Just popped that right into that inner corner there using my pinky finger, curled my lashes, and added some L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. That finishes off my final look. This is such an easy way to add a little bit of drama, spice up your look a little bit if you want to do this spotlight type of look, and then nothing on the lower lash line, so it really just pops on the lid, but it's not too complicated and it just looks beautiful. I mean, if I can do it, you can definitely achieve this look too. Now that you've seen all 3 eye looks, I would love to hear which one was your favorite. I truly cannot pick a favorite. I see myself wearing any of these looks and any of these palettes quite a bit, and I am so happy with the shade selection, with the quality. The mattes are so smooth and easy to blend. The shimmers are out of this world, super metallic, super opaque. Even applied with a brush, they just work so well. I'm not really surprised because I've been very happy with all of the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes that I've ever tried, given I've only tried 3 of her palettes before this, but not at all surprised. These little nude palettes are a home run for me. I think they are travel friendly. I love the idea that's so simple and yet something that we haven't seen much of before, which is tailoring different nudes to different skin tones. The idea of a nude shadow is going to be different for everyone just based on not only your skin tone, but also what your style is, what your comfort zone is. I love that we're getting so many different options here. I do think that Nude Rich could have been just a little bit deeper, but it's kind of hard for me to say what will work because I'm not a makeup artist. I don't work on any other skin tone other than my own, but I do think that Nude Rich could have been a little bit deeper. Overall, I love the idea. I love the shadows. Travel friendly, great packaging, great formula. I don't know what else to say. I'm a really big fan of these. I think I probably will reach for Nude Medium the most, but I really like all of them, and I think these would be great to use together if you had two of them to sort of mix the different shades together. Make sure you check out my previous video so you can get some more in-depth information, brush swatches, and all that good stuff about these palettes. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about the Nude Obsessions palettes. Are you picking them up? Which one is your favorite? Leave your comments down below. I always love to hear what you guys think about things too. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. That was like a signal to editing Amanda. So I thought caffeine will certainly help your stammering. Blah, blah, blah. What was I gonna say? Help. It's that was so awkward. What? I just filmed my entire awkward like beauty guru close up and my camera wasn't turned on. Classic. So let's see if I can make it not awkward now that I feel so awkward. Mail's here. Yeah, that felt pretty awkward. We'll see how it looks in editing. Cool. And I love that, but it, man, probably. Wow. Did I say everything I wanted to say? I feel like I didn't, but I probably did. My highlighter is just doing things for me today. I'm really happy about it. It's the Sleek Love Shook palette. So underrated, so good. Okay, we're rambling. This isn't a video about highlighters or anything else. What? Okay, I'm just gonna go now. Okay.